Today, me and Adrian went out to a little shopping. Basically, went to Costco, grocery store, and like a used bookstore. I'm trying to think of where we went. And it's kind of funny because when we went in the grocery store, there's the door greeters and everything they have. This is like an older lady. She looked like very grandmotherly. And Adrian, like as soon as he walks in, he lets go of my finger and just runs up to her. I was like, Adrian. But he started jabbering to her and everything. And she talked to him and everything, and it was really cute. And when we left, because I got Adrian this little monster truck thing. She asked him what he got, and he showed her, and it was all cute. And then I got back home, told my wife about it, and evidently my wife's like, "Oh yeah, that's so and so." Like basically, that's the mother of somebody she used to go to school with. And I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't know that anybody like that you knew worked there." She's like, "Yeah." So it's kind of funny. So Adrian had met her before, so I think that may be why he ran up to her. But it's kind of because it's shocking because he doesn't do that very much. He doesn't really just. Well, I take it back. Yeah, he kind of does. I'm always afraid that he's gonna run up to some girl and like kind of like do this to her, but like hit her on the butt or something, and they're going to think it's me. And I'm like, you stop doing that. Because he has been a few times when he sees somebody, he'll walk up to them, and he'll put his hands up and kind of like to get their attention, and he'll like pat you. A lot of times, like me, he'll hit me in my stomach, or if he's behind me, he smacks you on the butt, and I'm just like, no, don't do that. It's not nice. But one of these days, I'm probably gonna get smacked because he's smacked some girl on the butt. But so yeah, I got one of those 6 foot tables, folding tables at Costco, and I basically unfolded to see how big it was. Adrian took his monster trucks, put on it, and started rolling around on it. He likes the sound because it makes this like well, the noise goes. It's really loud when you go over it, and I think he likes it because it sounds kind of like a monster truck, like an engine revving or something. So he played on that. I mean, he sit there at that table, and like me and him sit there for probably over 2 hours. He like at one point I actually I grabbed my kitchen chairs, brought it there to beside of it to put it to sit down. Well, he can put his hands up and he can reach maybe that far onto the table, like really close to the edge. And when I brought the chair in there and sit down, he was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, he just want me to sit down. So I stood back up, and when I stood up, he jumped in the chair. He wanted to get on the chair so he could reach further back onto the table. And I was like, you little turd. So basically, I was like, no, I'll let you sit in my lap, but I'm sitting down. I'm tired. So yeah, it's kind of funny. He didn't want to eat for a little while. Then he realized what we were making, like these chicken quesadilla things. I made those. He figured out like he really likes those, so he ate those. And today was a lazy Sunday. Very good. I like those days to where I can basically relax. And granted, I did go to the grocery store and places like that, but it wasn't too big of a deal. I mean, Adrian, like when we go to Costco, and right, as soon as you walk in the door, not the door, but like they have basically, if you've ever been to a Costco, they have here's the front of the store, then there's like this area inside, like where they keep their buggies, and like there's like a vision center, and there's the 2 doors, like there's the exit and the entrance. Well, in that they always have like some kind of an ATV, like a UTV or a 4-wheeler or something like sitting there. And Adrian knows it's there. And every time he runs in there, every time he's about to walk in, he runs really fast and goes "twuck" and points at it. He likes to just sit there and look at it for a few minutes, and then he turns around and we walk on into the store. So yeah, he's a pretty good little boy most of the time. We didn't too. Sorry, throat got really dry there. Today we did pretty good about getting him to sleep early. He fights it so hard. It's just like, no, lay down, go to sleep. If you just stop whining, you'll be asleep here, I say. He doesn't want to, and it's just like, yeah. But tonight, he basically, we laid him down. He whined a little bit, and then he was out very quickly. Like, he was out before he'd even realized it, which was actually rare. Hoping we can get him on a schedule like this more often. Also, taking him out and doing things with him really tires him out also. And so, as the weather's getting warmer, I know the grandparents, they'll take him to this little park we have, and they'll take him out in the backyard, let him play with the dogs and stuff. It's just right now, where it's cold outside or rainy, can't really let him go out because the way he is, he just wants to roll around in the dirt. But yeah, that's gonna be fun this summer. Because now he loves monster trucks, and I have that big remote control monster truck. I'm hoping that he'll like it and not be as afraid of it this year as he was last year. So basically, get that out, roll it around, see if he'll play with it some. He'll probably want to push it around instead of watching it do things. Probably start doing some videos with him playing with stuff and trying to, well, I'll probably wait till he can talk a little bit more. Because I want to, like, there's this one guy that Adrian loves to watch. It's basically this guy, I think he calls it like the Alex Show, is like what it says. This guy, I think it's his kid. He gets these monster trucks, and he just plays with them, like on the beach or in their backyard or something like that, and Adrian loves it. And I was thinking about, man, I could do something with Adrian I can do that he could be excited. He might want to watch the videos himself, stuff like that. It's just I'm not really in it. Like the guy that does it, he's really excitable. Like, today we're doing, and I don't get that excited. I don't get that excited about things like that. I mean, I do get excited, but I don't. It's hard. I don't manifest in that way. And I'm like kind of more of a, yeah. This guy's more like, yeah. So yeah, that's when I was like my brother. He tells me, like, when I was doing my lot more Let's Play stuff. He was like, yeah, you got to be more like PewDiePie and this YouTuber and this YouTuber. You got to be really scream and do all this. I was like, that's just not me. But he goes, no, that's how you get subscribers. I was like, that's just not the way I do things. I'm not that gung-ho about things, I guess. But anyways, tomorrow, got to go to work. Wife gets the day off. And I'm like, oh, no. So that's going to be sad, because now I'm like, so I'm sitting here there doing things like, yeah, I could be at home watching TV, playing video games, playing with the dogs, playing with Adrian. But no, I'm sitting here configuring thin clients. But it's pretty good. I actually like my job. That's one of the rare things. Like, normally, I do overrun. I've liked the past jobs I've had, but it's always been either your boss or something like that is a jerk or something. You know, I mean, there's always something about it that you didn't like. So far, about this one, it's nothing I don't like. I'm really happy about it. I really like it. All right. I've tried pulling down I keep looking up here at Teddy Ruxpin. It's driving me nuts that I cannot get it to work. Tried so many times, and the mouth just would not move. So it's 30 years old now, and the fact that it worked for a little while was shocking, but now it quit, and I'm just like, man, right when I was about to get everything done with that, and I tried out with the wireless or the Bluetooth cassette adapter, but as soon as if I can get to work, I'll very much like it. And if I had another one that wasn't my wife's, I would open it up, replace the parts, and try to get to work again. But that one, I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to attempt to do that with it. Grimace, he pretty much worked at last time I tried him, I think. I think his eyes worked and both of his upper and lower jaws. But Teddy, he was a little, iffy. I don't think his eyes ever worked. I think it was just his mouth did. But anyways, talking about old toys that me and my wife grew up with. I need to go through a lot of my stuff now. I'm looking around and I'm like, I got so much stuff just disorganized right now. I mean, my gaming shelf over here, is, but if I could probably fit a lot more games up here if I actually categorized them better, like laid them out to where they weren't just so thrown everywhere right now like they are now. I mean, some of those shelves up here, those are done pretty good. This shelf here is done pretty good. This one, it starts to go haywire about here. The bottom one is just thrown up there, out everything into it. But I think it's, until I get some time, that's probably going to stay that way. But, oh yeah, I don't think I ever mentioned this. There is going to be a operator for video games. He's going to sell a lot of his collection, not collection, his old games. It's basically one giant warehouse, like 2,000 games in it. And I'm like, that'd be awesome to go to. But it's like a 4.5 hour drive. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'd probably get some really good deals on games, but 4.5 hours, and I don't know the condition or the games that are there. That's the issue. Like, I may get there and find all these games that I want, but they be in such bad condition. I'm just like, the amount of money it take me to fix them up. So it's one of those things. It's kind of like, do you or don't you? And I'm just like I could go there and I could find a few things I'd probably want, but I'm not sure if I'd actually be worth the price or not, because that's 4.5 hours there, 4.5 hours back. Okay, so that's 9 hours there. And if you're stopping and eating and everything, you're spending about 10 hours on the road. And then if you stay there, I mean, 2,000 games, it's going to take you a while to look through everything. I'm looking at probably a 10 to 12 hour day. Do all that. I just don't know. I kind of want to do it, kind of don't. Also, going by myself would be kind of crappy. I'd really like to have somebody to come with me. Maybe they could buy something, but I don't know anybody would want to travel like that for that. Yeah. But anyways, something for me to think about. It's like not for like another 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, but oh. Anyways, I went in there talking about video games. There's a lot of video games I want, but right now I can't find any of them. But anyways, I will talk to everybody tomorrow. Today has been a pretty good day. I'm just getting a little tired right now. After Adrian went to sleep, we started picking up around the house from the weekend. We didn't pretty much do any of that at all. So now we're kind of like, yeah, let's pick this up, pick this up, pick this up. And now we're kind of like, yeah, we should have started we shouldn't have let it go this long without picking up. But, had a good day, and I will talk to everybody tomorrow.